Getting it cranked up for Thirsty Thursday today there, DJ Mike. So we got a
Yo.
Welcome.
Yep.
Got an RV. I'm guessing that the driver is drunk and we're in Michigan.
I believe you're correct, Creed, with that little sign on the hood.
That's what
it tells us it's all good.
In the hood. What poll today? Something to do about noodles, or are we just having a conversation?
Not the restaurant, Creed. Not them and their company. No, the actual noodle itself today is National Noodle Day.
Okay.
Which I thought was way better than National Send Your Daughter Money Day. That I don't even understand what that one's all about. But how often a month do you have noodles? Think about it.
Any noodles? Like
anything you consider a noodle.
Okay. God bless Australia, first of all. I'm Pierre. Hello. DJ Mike. I'm thinking a lot, especially with as broke as I am for my ramen noodles that I'll be up tonight.
Oh, spike strips, perhaps.
Welcome back. I love the color. The blue is a very different hue.
Oh yeah, it's real nice. Oh, yeah, she's smoking. I'm guessing we just popped that tire, baby.
I'm guessing you are correct.
But yeah, this is a drunk woman. Now, I've sat here and thought in my mind, and I think every one of the things we're watching today is a woman. So it's almost like Wild Woman Thirsty Thursday.
I like that. It's kind of a play on it too. I've thought it's Friday for the last 3 days. So,
by the way, huge following in Australia. We love you guys down under. Hopefully you're doing well. And this guy's having to put on his wipers because it's raining tires. Hallelujah. It's raining tires.
I was just reading an article about men that apparently were able to steal 55 watermelons. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing with it.
Also known as the summer pumpkin.
Seedless or seeds?
I hate watermelons regardless how they are. I just think
do you really?
Yes, I don't even like watermelon flavored candy. Creed, what about you? How do you feel about watermelon candy? Would you like to tell us? While he's thinking about that, Chris, good to see you. Make sure you like this video, because if you're not, what are you doing with your life? That's what I want to know. What are you doing with your life? No, but I do not like watermelon anything, Creed. Thank you for asking. Much appreciated, though. On with the show.
Chris, great job. You broke it. I was saying my wife likes to buy watermelons that are already prepackaged and cut up for about $9 for a tiny little,
Gross.
Yeah, gross. Hey, by the way, we made it an extra minute today until the first Creed frame. So,
yeah.
Pretty amazing.
We've met our quota for the fine people over at Prestone. That's right. This winter, don't let your radiator freeze up. No, sir. Don't have a Creed frame of your own. Use Prestone.
Do you have that card right in front of you?
Yes. My hack, a little rewind, but that's all right. We're all here to have a good time, aren't we? I didn't want nobody to miss anything.
Well, we didn't miss the first car, we'll call it, on the monetary monorail. Thank you, Deborah, for the 5 bones here on $5 Thirsty Thursday.
Right on, Creed. That is true. Or if you're visiting from another country, it's 18 rins.
Yep.
Deborah, first of the double D's checking in today. It's always a battle for one Deborah or the other to be driving this thing.
By the way, I just had noodles today. Didn't even think about that. Emily buys those like Michelinas, I think they're called, or something like that.
Michelina, yeah.
Anyways, they're real cheap. I typically never buy them, but she'll buy them. She'll buy like 5 or 6 of them, put them in the freezer for about 6 months, and then I'll slowly go through them. It was cheeseburger, macaroni and cheese, and it looked terrible.
It's good.
looked at. Yes, I was pretty impressed. Like, I mean, there wasn't any hamburger in it, other than probably a piece that started out about that big. But, I mean, hey, what do you want for $1?
Are we gonna pit them? No, no. Oh, did you see that tire dough? It was nothing but the hub.
Yeah. Quentin, what? How about chili on top of your spaghetti noodles? That's a thing.
Spaghetti and chili? I've never heard of that.
Well, I mean, that's how they do it with the.
Is it called spag chili?
No. That's what they do. That's how they do it in Cincinnati, though. Skyline chilies usually served over spaghetti noodles.
Oh, done hit the patrolman. That's another charge, Creed.
April, first of all, lovely beard. Second of all, best bearded lady I've seen all day.
Yeah.
No, but really, what do you hate about noodles? What do you got against noodles? That's
some people don't like it.
To each his own. I'm not giving you crap, but I'm just wondering, is it a texture thing? It usually becomes a texture thing. Dick Harris, 2 hallelujahs for 2 pounds, or
how much is that weigh, Creed?
That's a pound.
Oh, Rich, this is your dad.
Hey, Bob.
But yeah, this is a hard, those are big rims. We talk about how like the rims break down on cars fairly easy, but a rim like that is massive. You can drive on that forever.
Me too.
Grapes,
ones that are a little bit too.
You don't like a nice cold new grape.
What's that
really
weird? What's the grape that has like a weird aftertaste? I mean, the drink. MIKEY, maybe.
God.
Yoko. Sunkissed. I'm all right with.
Permission to pit this giant son bitch.
Do it. I want to see it. Friday plays.
Speeds at 43. Permission to pit.
This is the one that got hit, so he's got a vendetta against this RV.
Brad, you two have everything.
I click buttons.
I just got really scared. I don't know what that was, but
she
was whispering in my ear, Creed.
That was Brad.
Coming up to the fire, guys.
Oh, hey, Brad. Good to see you.
Oh, we're going against traffic there.
Wrong way, Creed. Once we came off of the turn, we went straight into oncoming traffic this whole time now.
Mayor, hallelujah, $5 Thursday continues. And thank you, Mayor Wrench. Oh, did we already have an accident, or were they just I guess
well, I mean, when you're trying to get people out of the way, they tend to hit one another. I say hit.
I don't even know if 2 of them would really do it for a meal. I had the weirdest lunch. I just had that is giant beef stick that I got late last night at the gas station.
And beef stick, dude.
Lance is making these bigger bags of peanuts now. You know, they're the long, skinny ones, but now I think they're exactly the same size though. But now they're like wide, they're like girthy.
Well, they're fooling you, Creed.
Sure. I think it's the same exact size. I could be wrong. They're $1.50. I got the hot and spicy peanuts, a beef stick, the macaroni and cheeseburger, whatever the hell that was, and then some Cool Ranch Doritos. And that brings me to the Doritos part of the conversation. Do you find that Cool Ranch Doritos has about 300% more flavor than the nacho cheese?
Well, of course it does. Nacho cheese is a simple blend, my friend. Where the Cool Ranch, how do you turn coolness into a flavor? I mean, it's got to be a lot of work.
Chili Getty.
That works too.
Second D is in the house. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you.
The old double D's hit us again today, Creed.
Hey, I'm all right. First of all, with getting hit with double D. Second of all, Deborah said, sorry, it's really air fryer bacon wrapped asparagus day for me. I would absolutely love that.
I think that would be. I love asparagus. I eat it at least once a month. Makes your pee smell really weird.
Food Lion's got this weird thing that they're doing with the produce. I like to get those. Are they string beans? You got to chop off the ends. And you put them in the butter and the garlic. You know what I mean?
All right.
But they've got these bags there. Rather than put them like in the produce, it's out like where you would get a banana from, right? And they're in these carrying bags. Well, I don't need 4 effing pounds of those. So I just grab my bag and put it in. But it's annoying. It's like I don't know. I guess a lot of people will just grab that and don't even look anyways at prices.
Damn, some of the people really got off the road. There are people way down yonder. And I don't blame them, because with this vehicle, I mean, think of the mass carnage you could do going this fast into oncoming traffic. I'm surprised they didn't start pew-pewing. She's hit several cars.
I like trains.
Thank you, Shirley's dad.
Yeah, pure the ramen, whatever. Top ramen, whichever one I'm speaking of is shit in a cup, basically. It's tiny little vegetables.
Yes,
corn
sad. Sad.
It really is. Sometimes though, I do get a hankering for them. Oh, sorry. Oh, you got Jeff. All right, fantastic.
Got Jeff. Yes. I'm so far ahead of you. Don't worry.
You know me, Jeff. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm glad you've come back from the UK, but yeah, it's so dangerous, and she's hit several cars already. I'm surprised they don't just start like blasting this person. I mean, I'm not all for that, but
blasting like with pew-pew.
Well, whatever it takes.
Why not?
5-3 from 6-6, back off. Slow down.
Charlie's here. Good old Charlie was here just the other day.
Doug, we had a lot of fun, man. 6.5 hour stream last night was not.
Man, you went all in on that.
We really did. We had a good time. It was fun. I try and do it once a week that way.
When you talk about cooking, like you eat the ramen noodles too, just like the block of ramen you boil. And
no. Although
you never eat that?
No, I'm too. Oh no, I used to. Yeah, no. A cup of noodles for me all the way. Too much work with the whole. But those I think they're better.
I ask you this because our good friend Damon from Smoking Scan yesterday put up a poll. When you cook your ramen noodles, do you leave the juice with the noodles when you eat them, or do you drain off the juice and just eat the noodles?
If they take 17 mile.
Oh, so are you basically hi Hugh?
You've made them. You put the little packet in, stir it up.
Oh,
it's
so
time to put it in your bowl. Do you put that juice in your bowl, or do you just put the noodles?
It's basically somebody bought something from Carvana. Did you see that?
Lucky.
All right, so you're basically eating soup or you're eating the noodles. I will say this: even with cup of noodles,
I don't know how much.
I still use a fork.
I mean, real ramen comes in, the juice when you order in a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever had real ramen. Hey, Richard, it's your dad. Accidentally blew up the house cooking meth for Homer. Homer's house blew up last month. We're staying in a tent by the creek. We'll talk to you later, bub. There's got to be, out of the 247 of you, some of you really must wonder what the hell we're talking about.
They're like, I come here for the chase, and they talking about the ramen noodle.
See, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I wish there could be just like an explosion of flavor. That's why I don't buy like cheese balls or cheese puffs anymore. That's the cheese. I want to cheese it. That's the whole reason for that.
See, I don't like Cheetos. I love Jeff though.
Oh, I love Jeff. We're not calling you a Cheeto, Jeff. Thank you. $5 Thursday.
I love everything Jeff, but I hate Cheetos, cheese puff, cheese balls. No use for them.
What about Billy Ray Cyrus?
As long as he doesn't break my heart, I guess.
Kay, I've seen that done before. I think that's absolutely genius. You just had a sour cream flavor back in 2000. That's one I never tried. I was wondering if it sounds missing to you.
That's a weird one.
I don't know if that'd be good. I'll take your word for it. Mary's got a new picture today. Love it. Great to see you.
Mary in the UK's got a new picture.
You need to say it that way every time somebody changes the picture, please. Hi, TK. Anne's gonna have a noodle in her mouth tonight. Fantastic, love that.
Braggart. I don't know.
Couple of
I
Creed
don't
frame
know.
cheating assholes around here. You see, we've gotten smart though. I want to try and run that with my other browser tomorrow. So I did something a little bit different last night, and I was able to control the volume much better. I used Firefox rather than all Chrome with all the windows open across the monitors, if that makes sense. I kind of want to try that tomorrow. But anyways, Mikey's gotten smart, and he is just ready to go as soon as Creed jump over.
Somebody had made the comment. I think it was Nick had made the comment. Man, Mikey's getting really good talking over these Creed frames. His improv is awesome. And I looked at that. I looked at that. I was like, "Ooh, no, thank you. That's not. No, thank you. I'm not."
Yeah. Well, I am absolutely a picture of health and try to stay as healthy as possible. So I just watch out for myself. I do feel like an asshole. Like today, with those noodles thing that I'm talking about. I was like, I always feel as if I got to put a little bit of salt on it. I don't know why. It's in my head. I even put salt and pepper on salad sometimes. It's just weird.
Well, if there's a tomato or a cucumber on there.
Yeah, you know what? Cousin Holly there, when we were home grilling out in between, she brought just some cucumbers with Heinz malt vinegar and salt. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's you know what I mean? It's kind of a I guess a really ripe pickle in a way.
It works. Daffy Duck. Everybody's happy Daffy Duck is here. Daffy, glad you're here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you want me to hook you up with them? Like,
I'm gonna give them.
I'm not saying I got any pull over there. But I can message them if you want. Tell them you're. I don't even know if Damon's married or nothing. I don't know anything about his personal life.
I think he does that on purpose, which makes sense.
Yeah,
we should probably do too.
Little late, Creed. You let that cat out of the bag like 2 days into streaming. You had your wife walk through the room.
Told her to stop. She swore a lot less though.
Oh yeah, she had way more modesty.
Gary, yeah, there's some. There's a pit of an RV. Hang on, Gary.
Push it real good.
Yeah, salt and pepper. That's a Freeport.
Oh, blocking the road for days.
Oh, I love
Nobody's coming through here. We saw some of this at one point. We've never seen this entire thing or her arrest and being in the back of the car.
I like that. Yeah, Gary's right. The Carvana thing, it's a nice little rabbit hole to check into and look how they have screwed people. They won't give people the titles. They're selling cars without having the titles themselves, which is just insane.
Not a good idea. Not a good look. T, good to see you. Sweet Tea dropping by.
Oh, back real quick to the Cheetos. If you are a fan of Cheetos but want more cheese, the only ones I've ever found great value brand, there is so much cheese on there that it almost makes you like pucker a little bit, like that much.
Look at that. There you go. That's what you need, ladies. Next time you want to go on a chase, try Indian Trails.
That's right, Indian Trails.
What, baby?
Is she okay? She's been drinking for about 3 days straight, I believe.
She's had a few drinks.
Ever notice how Hannah Montana looks a lot like a daughter? She is one that I should not like and or care for at all. But she kind of makes me laugh, like in interviews. She makes me laugh, actually.
Well, that's like I had that clip of her on Good Morning America. They're like,
"Oh my God, what did
just
you
say
do?
something. Just wave your hands. Nobody can hear you." She's like, "There's no audio, huh?" And she yells, "Shit!" like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. And that's what I mean. Like you would never expect like
that's it.
Like flipping, like if you're flipping through channels, right? You think you just keep going. But, but with her, yeah, as soon as we went back, funny stuff.
Yeah, you said you don't know it's her or not.
I know it's not.
How about this? How many of you have actually made homemade pasta? I always loved that, like on Food Network or anything, where they always scream that it's like the easiest thing in the world, making your own pasta.
Looks time consuming.
It does. That's what I mean. That's why, like you were saying with the ramen, that's why I don't do the packages. It used to be 10 cents.
Okay.
No.
And that's why you're going to be going to jail after the hospital.
That garlic
No.
salt's really good. How about on pizza? Boy, lots of food talk today. Pizza, not garlic
Well,
salt, but
what?
there's a certain garlic that the pizza places use. You can get it at Costco, by the way. Terrible aftertaste.
Sounds good.
Terminator.
Property.
Sensitive home
blasted.
property. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
TVs and other stuff out of Mount Pleasant that was in your
Bullshit.
She ain't never stole a TV in a day in her life.
Third level midnight. Good to see you.
Don't never. I think she's sober. I mean, look how she's sitting up, alert.
Hey, Paul, she's basically cuddling with him at this point.
So can you run her camera?
She's really sober, and she's just trying to get information about the case.
She kept saying there's a steak hot behind her. She woke me up.
Yeah, what is up with all the stuff in the back seat? That's a good point. It almost looks like a cooler, doesn't it? I mean, if he just turns his head just right, they'll kiss.
I'm sure her breath is probably amazing.
Oh, I'm sure it's on point. Kieran, thank you for fiber.
The fucking siren's going.
Thank you.
You told me you didn't pull
And for
over.
anybody that maybe wants a membership, but maybe your funds can't get you there this month, make sure you have it turned on so you can receive free ones every time one of our amazing members buys them and gifts them to you. We don't select them, YouTube does, but you got to be in it to win it. I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah, but Griggs, like, do you like make the volcano looking thing and then do all the kneading and all that?
And then you run it through that thing,
or can you just? Do they have a machine now where you can just drop the raw ingredients in and just?
Driving. Oh my fucking god.
Watch your language, woman. It's a family show.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
By the way,
fine.
we were talking about the people in Nye. They're back on the job.
And members of a West Side family able to breathe a sigh of relief, but at the same time, they're also holding their breath, wondering what will happen next. All of this in response to a crash overnight involving an SUV that plowed into their home. A woman inside the home in the 800 block of Kirk Place was able to walk away with only minor injuries. But as Katrina Weber tells us, the family is left with a major mess to clean up.
Trouble needed no invitation.
How the hell you get it sideways like that into the house?
My God, look at that. Nice rims, by the way. Oh, real quick. So that whole Nye County thing, all had to do with a Facebook group or a Facebook page that blocked a sheriff. Basically, he tried to make a criminal case out of it. A bunch of bullshit. 9 pages worth. I kind of skimmed through them, but that's why whenever like stuff like that comes up, innocent until proven guilty, and remember that. I mean, because it was thrown out the minute that they're not going to prosecute, obviously. So it's case closed. Let's have a drink.
Case closed.
It barged right into this home.
Damn.
San Antonio police believe the driver of this SUV was drunk and lost control on Kirk Place near General
Wheel like
Huddell.
the chase the other day.
Leaving it dangling, then jumped the curb and slammed into the home.
I just heard a big
State?
boom. And
This the homeowner?
Yes. He's he bought crypto in the beginning. It's
I was laying in bed with my wife when I heard this really loud sound.
I look out my window and I just see my neighbor's house busted open. I don't know what to do.
But it didn't take long
The
for
hard
Devin
way.
Bettis to figure it out. The 12-year-old called for his mother. They
Sorry?
called 911. They were asleep when the crash happened just after 3 this morning. So was their neighbor, a woman about 20 years old, and her baby, both on a couch right near the wall. The family member says she suffered a minor
Miracle.
concussion and the baby was slightly bruised. Pettis says the driver wasn't sticking around to help.
He ran that way, but her brother, he went to stop him over there, and he caught him.
Police took over from there
Got
and
him.
arrested the driver on a DWI charge. Once the SUV was out of the way, firefighters and the family tried to shore up the house and board up the hole.
Even as bad as the damage was, this is one case where things really could have been a lot worse. If that SUV had hit just a few inches over, it would have taken out the gas line.
Still, it was more than enough excitement for Pettis.
Crazy night for you.
Very. I'm tired.
Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
He's already setting the table to call out of school. No school for him. Hey, look at that. Back to
Hey,
back.
it's a double banger.
6 message mistake. A woman's Facebook messages have police arresting her for drunken driving and leaving the scene of an accident.
7 investigator Jim Kirchner live in Troy on the story. And Jim, how do police find these messages on Facebook?
Is Jim reporting from the bush? Look at his outfit.
Why is he in there hiding?
Look here, Jim. I need you to dress down for this one.
Why is he? I got a great spot. Come over here, cameraman.
Hide with me in the bush.
Why is that trail so knocked down? Is he homeless?
It is a well-worn path, I would say. For sure. It's
so,
a good.
It's just so random. And now, if you peek between the trail here, you'll see a road. That's where.
I mean, if you're posting about what you've done, breaking the law, it's kind of weird if you do it on Facebook.
He's the ultimate lurker. By the way, production note, Mikey, when we get to the last, I think it's the last one. You can see I got pulled up down there. I'm gonna jump over to mine because I got it in the other and then the Firefox. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, excellent day.
The first place.
Stephen and Carolyn, let me show you. The accident was on I-75. This is Rochester Road. You can see through these weeds. A lady walked on foot, probably through this well-traveled path. When she came out, she looked around, and then she found this.
My
Quality
house.
Inn. Here's the sign. She went into the lobby, and to answer your question, she left a quality message.
Social media, Snapchat and Facebook and Instagram and all of that is the main way they all communicate.
The crash here on
They who?
I-75
They,
in
yeah, who are you
Rochester
talking
Road
about,
involved
buddy?
2 cars at midnight back on September the 1st.
He
Dana
did.
Burley walked away from her car and here to the Quality Inn Hotel right next to the freeway. Troy police responding to the crash had to search for her and found her in the hotel lobby. She first told them she wasn't the driver.
She looks a little bit sad.
She does look sad. I swear to God, that guy's got a little bit of I had a couple of toddies for lunch.
A bourbon or two.
That's why he's hiding in the bushes. He's brown bagging it.
She was hiding out in the lobby. Not a good place.
But she wasn't driving alone. Then the hotel clerk told police she'd been on this computer in their lobby.
Hey, you're not supposed
They
to
would
do
find
that.
Her Facebook page was still up, not logged off. They also found a
Dana
message
Dane.
she sent.
I don't think she probably thought for a second that there was anything wrong with talking about what had just happened and use some choice words in her conversation with the person.
Police say she wrote she was in a crash and was drunk. Police
Hey, Bob.
smelled alcohol, and the woman agreed to
Bob.
a breath test. Police say she blew .12, well above the legal limit of .08.
Good blow. Good blow.
One more thing, police found a message sent back to her from her Facebook friend.
And the person communicating back with her also gave her some pretty shady advice about, hey, maybe you can claim the car was stolen or do this and do that.
Did that cop just say shitty?
Oh, yeah, did he? I think he did. I'm so used to my wife's dirty mouth that I didn't even realize that he was swearing.
He said shitty. I mean, that picture does her no justice, by the way. What did their friends say? Gorgeous. I've been in a horrible accident. Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Friend.
And the person communicating back with her also gave her some pretty shady advice about, hey, maybe you can claim the car was stolen or do this and do that.
I like this cop.
Let it roll.
Yeah, not the best advice. Now you can see the message here.
Like
Like us on Facebook from the Quality Inn. A lot of businesses
see what
put
they did
that on
there.
their signs. Facebook, always very popular. Now I can tell you this was a minor 2-car crash. The other driver only minor injuries.
Good to
Carolyn,
hear.
Stephen?
So, Jim, question for you. Now that police have this all sorted out, what are the charges?
Okay, well, let me read them
I don't
off
know,
to you.
like a
This
prosecutor?
young lady, 25 years old, Dana Burley, charged with leaving the scene of an injury accident, driving on a suspended license, and driving under the influence. It's her second offense. She's out on bond tonight and should be off the road.
And off Facebook
Well, that's what
permanently.
She is. Nothing to play around with. Thank you so much, Jim. Steve.
Stay safe, Jim. And
Have another drink for me, please.
hopefully Jim has a designated
San
driver.
Antonio police believe alcohol was flowing. Then a near East Side woman's fists were flying. They say she beat 2 of her young daughters, leaving one of them bruised and bloodied. Our Katrina Weber has more on her arrest and why another one of her children
dare you
says
laugh at
that
this, Creed? This is
description
horrendous.
sounds nothing like her mother.
This is the after photo of 34-year-old Rachel Garza.
That's the face of a drinker if I've ever seen one.
It sure is.
She's hot. Oh, Farmer Chad.
Chad,
You got to raise your standards, my friend.
Man, things over there on Farmers Only must really suck.
Farm is a lonely place.
Taken after her arrest early Saturday morning. San Antonio police paint an image of her before,
Ooh,
drunk
nice
and
place.
lashing out at two of her daughters.
Like I said, I never had a thought of her doing anything like this. And she loved us, she took care of us very well.
Her adult daughter, Marissa Insall, has a
Been
hard
drinking
time
for 30
believing
years.
what police and her three little sisters, ages 6, 10, and 11, say happened. A police report says an officer on patrol saw Garza chasing the 6-year-old who had a bloody and bruised face. According to Insall, it
God.
allegedly happened here,
Pause it
just
real quick.
east of downtown.
Farmer Chad, I know. One of the best things about I don't know if you guys notice that or not, but I usually say whenever somebody says something's hot, I save it until we get a really ugly one. I put it up. You just that's yours today. A little inside look. Anyways, do you really think she's 34? She don't.
Her daughter looks 34. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I'd love to be able to read her daughter's chest. There's a lot of writing on it.
Wait,
I mean, a lot of writing.
Oh.
Writing.
Right after she dropped off her mom and sisters at home. Police say Garza realized they were locked out, then tried to get her children to climb through a window. They say she became enraged when they couldn't do it and hit the two youngest.
Hey,
As
dude.
soon as things turned violent, police say Garza's
Sweet
10 and
pea.
11-year-old daughters took off walking toward downtown, hoping to find their father who was at work. But investigators say the 6-year-old left behind took the brunt of their mother's rage. Garza was arrested on charges of injury to a child.
They want their mom, they cry and they're like, my mom, they want to see her. And I'm just like, you can't.
As of this morning, Garza was still in jail.
Good.
When she gets out, she'll have to stay
Good night.
away. Insall hopes somehow her family can be whole again. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
I'm glad the mom's locked up. Hope she stays there. And let the adult daughter have the kids.
Right. All right, yeah. This
All
one,
right, so there we go.
No, yeah, see, it won't go full screen. That's the only issue. All right, back to you. Still
Back to
can't
me.
get it right.
Back to breaking news.
2757.
Whoop, whoop. It's that whoop, whoop.
B. Wagner and Bell Fountain. John Henry Young, 3558. JHY 3558.
Shout out to John Henry Young. Sweetly. Car's running smooth.
Looking good.
Hi, how you doing?
Great, thanks. How about you?
What's up, girl?
You got your driver's license on you?
Hey, girl.
Okay, you know why I stopped you? I stopped you for a shortcut in the lane on Middle Street. You got when you turn, you got to stay in your lane. You also ran the stop
I
sign
don't
right
know.
back here, turn on.
Oh, she ran a
Wagner.
stop sign too. So
Were you trying to like get away from me, or seems like you're cutting and turning pretty quick?
Thank you, Michael Malloy.
Okay, do you have your
The Michael
registration
Malloy.
proof insurance on you?
Trivia, 2 o'clock West Coast time, bro.
Gotcha. How much
Trivia.
you had to drink tonight?
Literally nothing. This is
Okay, I can smell it.
just my car. And
what's-
like I work at a bar.
Okay, gotcha.
Uh-huh.
What bar do you work at?
Do you work in
Okay.
a you work in a brewery?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I mean,
have work privileges. I have my driver's suspicious.
Is your license suspended?
Correct.
oh
Who's car
no.
registered to?
My dad.
Okay, give me 1 second. Excuse me. 27 signal 11.
So it's daddy's car, suspended license.
Union Edward.
Oh, what kind of profanity is this one using?
Where'd you used to live?
Do you mind if I call my dad really quick?
Where do you used to live?
Is that?
That's fine.
I don't mean to. Like,
What's it for?
This is just his car, so
Okay.
I feel bad. Is it
So
okay
what
if
does it
I-
matter?
1 second.
Pulled over for
You have you said you have privileges?
Yes, I do.
Do you have anything legal in the car? Anything you shouldn't have?
Lady said, I can smell alcohol. No, I have. I've literally had nothing to drink tonight. Literally. But I do work in a bar.
Yes.
World's worst waitress.
Mind if I take a look?
No, this is my car seat. Here's
Okay.
my Texas Roadhouse.
I was
Texas
just asking if you mind
Roadhouse.
if I take a
They
look.
beeped it out the first time. They didn't get it the second time.
Everything I have, like, there is some.
Well,
There's got some
I
booze
want
right
you to hand me
there.
everything.
No, it's okay. I really will. Like, I literally live right
Booze.
That's fine. Yeah, if you're okay with it, I'll just take a quick look.
Literally.
Okay. Did you want to
Literally,
just hop
there's a
out real
bottle of
quick?
booze right here next
Thank
to
you.
your Texas Roadhouse.
Literally.
27, I'll be conducting a vehicle search. It is freezing outside. Did you want to sit in my car or did you want to stand?
Her car sounds like an old tractor when it's running.
Okay. Because I know I'm cold, so. I said I know I'm cold, so I don't want you to freeze out
It's
here.
okay. I don't want to be rude. I literally just live right here.
I don't want to be rude, but I literally live right over
Oh, you
there.
live right
Literally.
No, literally.
Oh, literally. Everything just fell out of my car. Literally.
Oh, she just almost went head first into the.
She almost took a nosedive. Yeah, she's
I'll
drunk as
tell
a
you
skunk.
what. What's your name?
Let me look at your panty line.
Okay, gotcha. Why don't
Like my cell phone. Like,
now? Why don't you come over here? What I want you to do, stand right here, okay?
Where's the rest of her shirt? It's like me after I try to put on a shirt I've washed too many times.
Do me a favor. Just stand over here, face me. I'm gonna check your eyes real quick,
I have
because
heels on. Can I take these off? 'Cause
yeah,
I
sure.
can't
Is she
heels
wearing
for
high
my
heels?
No, it's fine. I'll move. I can
he's
walk in
talking
the
to
middle
my
of the
car.
street.
I'll get it after I check her out.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Back
what
that
just
up.
happened?
Yeah,
there?
you're kind of all over the place. You know,
This
what I mean,
is
I
how
can
drunk this
smell
girl
alcohol,
is, okay?
No, it's fine. I'll move. I can
He's
walk.
All right, so the cop asked the other cop,
Hey,
"Do you want me
do
to
a
move
favor.
your car?"
Just stand over here,
And
face me.
she answers
I'm
him.
gonna check
Watch.
your eyes real quick,
I have
because
heels on. Can I take these off? 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
sure.
been in heels for like 12 hours. No, it's fine. I'll move. I can
he's
walk.
talking to my car. I'll get it after. I
That's a
check her
great
eyes.
moment.
Sure. We want you to move the car
Yeah,
for us.
you're kind of all over the place. You know, what I mean, I can
Fix your
smell
pants.
alcohol. So
I have been working in a bar for the
Okay.
last 15 hours. I went into work at 8 a.m. this morning.
gotcha.
And I just am now.
She calls
Have you
drinking
ever done
work.
field sobriety test before?
I have not.
Okay. What I want you to do, take a step forward. Okay, don't move until I tell you otherwise, okay? What I want you to do, I'm going to tell you again. See the tip of that pen right there? Follow that, your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head throughout this whole test. You understand?
Literally.
Okay. Oh, don't move your head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Guess I
Oh, I misunderstood. I
Just keep
thought I was
your head
supposed to
still.
just look at it. Oh, nose ring. Nice.
You wear contacts?
Yes, I do, but I don't have them in.
Okay. Any medical conditions?
I have migraines and asthma.
Horrible yeast infections.
I do get like a
Drinking?
with my migraines. I don't have it right now, but like I have like a bright.
Okay, so who cares?
Like I have a light sensitivity.
I had diarrhea
gotcha.
once, officer.
You ready?
Bringing up everything. She's not doing very well.
Try not to move your head.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh.
Keep your head still.
That
Just
amazing
keep
guy
it
is
straight. How
putting
about
his
this?
shit down
Why don't
here.
you hold your head
Maybe.
with your hands just like this? See if that'll help.
Are you kidding me? Literally, she is holding her head still.
Yeah,
I didn't-
literally. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
He told her she could. I've never seen that.
No, it's still moving. It doesn't matter. She's still moving her head.
Now she looks like she's doing a fish impersonation.
And my guess is it's the Texas Roadhouse. She said it. They beeped it out the first time when he asked her.
Yeah, it's got to be Texas Roadhouse. This late at night,
Hey, sorry.
nobody goes to Texas Roadhouse past 6 o'clock.
That's right. You get a like
Okay.
$1 off. Early bird, baby.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
She's.
Do you want me to
Is
like
that better?
walk, recite my ABCs?
Is that better?
Like what do you need? Like I live
Is this better?
right here.
Okay, I give you all of
I
it.
can see.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
All right, we're gonna move on. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna back.
Do you
Okay.
need to like search me
Nope.
or take anything I have? Because I.
Do you want to take anything I have, Creed?
Just don't worry about it right now. All right, I'm
trying
gonna
to
have you
get
do the
late
walk
still?
and turn. Okay. You have any problems walking?
No, but I don't know what the walk-in tournament is.
I'll
I've
explain
never
it.
done anything like
I'll
this
explain it all.
before.
Right now, what I want you to do is stand on your feet together, your hands down by your side, just like this. Take your right.
I like that was choose your own sobriety test.
I'm sorry?
ABCs, walk down the street.
Do you understand everything I told you?
I think so.
You can begin whenever you're ready.
Come on, she's got this. She's gonna nail it. First try.
Oh, I'm sure she'll do great.
She
Whoop.
said.
Oh,
She
oh, oh,
shouted,
whoa, whoa.
Whoop, she shouted out 4 for a second.
Oh, I think she thought a golf ball was.
She
coming
went
up.
way further than 9 steps. By the
Yes, she
way.
did.
Oh, now she's flying.
Oh, it's like like a ballerina.
Oh,
okay. You can stop. We'll do one more. How about this?
This cop is freezing to death.
One leg stand,
by the way.
okay? What I want you to do is step forward. Keep feet together, hands down by your side. Okay, step forward a little bit. Nope, we're done that test.
She's
We're
going
moving-
back into.
We're fine. Yeah, I just don't want you leaning on the
I
car.
didn't mean to step in. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Go ahead and put your hands down by your side. Okay.
sorry.
Remain in that
I'm
position.
just anxious. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Just remain in that position until I tell you otherwise. Okay. When I tell you again, you're gonna choose whatever leg you want.
7.
She could have fell.
Anything.
She could have fell down and done better than she did just in
I
doing
think
that.
you're
test.
right. Yeah.
Okay. You can stop.
Yeah, drunk.
Do you want me to walk down the street?
No. How much you have to drink tonight?
I literally had 1 shot at 5
Literally.
p.m.
Literally.
I'm a bartender. I'll walk up and down the road, maybe do a somersault for you.
No. Oh
I'm
well.
not that coordinated.
I
so it
wouldn't
might
trust
be
you doing a
rocky.
somersault right now. I think you had too much to drink, so I'm
I
going to
actually
place you
would
under
take her
arrest,
up on
okay?
that,
For operating my vehicle while impaired. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands around your back.
Again, she was trying
You
to
understand why you're under arrest right
come
now,
up with
correct?
her finest work here at the end.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to ask you to take a test, that machine you blow into, okay? If you take that test,
You will literally fail
and
it.
you test over, your license will only be suspended for 1 year since you have one prior. If you refuse that test, your driver's license will be suspended for 2 years. Do you want to take a chemical breath test?
So
If you refuse the test,
yes or
your
no
license will
answers.
immediately be suspended for 2 years
Yes,
based
Deb.
on your one prior. If you take the test and test over the prohibited amount of alcohol, your license will be suspended for 1 year.
Take the first
With
option.
that in mind,
You're going to
do
jail
you wanna
either way.
Take the chemical breath test, yes or
No,
no?
it doesn't matter. It's
Up to you.
done.
Doesn't matter.
matter. If
I'm not here to give you legal advice. I'm just giving you the option whether to take the test or not.
I correctly understand what you're saying. I'm just asking if either way depends if I get to go across the street to my house or not.
No.
We're-
that has nothing
Again,
to do with it.
negotiations have fell through.
This is just if you want to take a chemical breath test. It's just
Can I
a
call
yes or
my
no
dad?
question.
Can I ask you one more question?
Hey.
Go ahead.
So if I take the test,
And I give
yes
you
or
everything in my
no,
pocket.
Either way,
Can
if
I go
don't
home?
Take the test, my license is suspended for 2 years. That is correct.
I'm having trouble understanding what you're even saying.
I said if my if I don't take your test, like my license is suspended for 2 years. That's what
If-
you're saying, correct?
Yes.
Yes or
If
no?
you do and you test over, it's suspended for 1
She a smart ass. She just said
With
yes
that
or
in
no.
mind, do you want to take the chemical breath test?
What was your
It
other
was then that the body.
I don't have
cam
any
was
questions
turned
for you
off.
except that.
You said take the chemical
heard a
breath
smell.
test.
Yes or no?
If I pass, yes or no, it's 2
You
years.
have approximately 30 seconds to answer me. I'm just going to mark it as a refusal.
I'm not trying to.
I'm not being rude, but you
No.
got to give me a yes or no.
Okay.
It's cold
I
as shit
can
out here,
take it,
lady.
I guess.
Okay. Do you understand what I read you?
I guess. I'm kind of confused
Okay.
by some of the
I'll
questions.
explain it one more time. I'm giving you an
No, it's
option to
okay.
take a chemical breath test. You blow into the machine,
Correct.
it'll tell you your blood
I've just
alcohol.
never done something like this
Okay.
before, so I'm sorry that I'm
So,
asking you questions.
if
and I
you
don't
Either way,
refuse
it's
the
either
test,
1 year or
Correct.
2 years. Your choice.
you will be suspended for 2 years. If you take the test and you test over 0.08, you will be suspended for 1 year. With that in mind, do you want to take the chemical breath test? Yes or no? It's up to you. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Either way, I go to jail.
Yes or no?
A blood test and a player to
Okay,
be
we're
named
gonna
later.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I really wanted to interrupt that because this lady that's all the way down here in the corner, the girl in the black, the lady that's standing up and going back and forth, she went like this and went like this.
Oh.
And then asked her friend. Now, keep in mind, this is a prelude to Florida Friday tomorrow. We got to chase. We are in Florida here, of course. And then the girl in the black kind of looked at her like that, and she did the same thing. And then she leaned over and sniffed her friend's armpit. I saw it unfolding, and I was like, "Damn it! I wish I could just." You can't rewind this. This is just a live thing. But man, that would have been. It was quite a nice interaction. Which I get.
Oh, look at her face. She's like,
yeah, you smell. I smell that.
Today's poll, of course, was all about the noodles. How many times a month do you enjoy the fine pasta? Overwhelmingly over here on Credence and Bishop Show, top tier channel. 49% of you said you only had it once to twice a month, while 13% of you said you had it way too many times.
That would have been me.
My family, only me and my wife like pasta. Everybody else doesn't care for it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. They like macaroni and stuff like that, but if I want to make like spaghetti or something, they're like, no, thank you. And over here as well, 47% on the We Got a Chase channel, which only has 71 likes, and there's 110 of you sitting on your hands. Do something.
That's
47% once or twice a month, while 16% of you said you too have had it far too much.
Thank you, guys. It was a fun one again tomorrow, Florida Friday. And of course, we got members only at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Don't forget that.
Busy day tomorrow. I say busy day.
Absolutely. Thank you for the comments. And of course, the monetary monorail down below.
That's right, Creed.
And all of that. Deborah, thank you. Richard, Mayor. Deborah, Jeff, Jeffrey, Dear Nom, Playboy Malloy. Thank you guys so much for that. We appreciate it. We do. We also appreciate the comments, the constables, of course, and the fact that Suzanne is not here.
Look at the way that lady's sitting on that stool. There she is, like
the man spreader.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at her real quick, and a little bit younger Mama Bishop at all? No, just a little bit. I mean,
way younger Mama Bishop.
Oh yeah, way
younger. But yeah, we'll be doing that. If you guys would like to send over anything to us, we have an email. If you'd like to email us for anything, chases, comments, or just stroke our egos. cbshow@gmail.com is the place to send it. We'd love to hear from you.
This reminds me of the day during court, how dirty that could have been, all of that. That's just fun how that was. Yeah, if you missed it, we had a pretty good court sesh today, a case that we caught that was pretty damn good. That's on the page. And of course, Voyage we had today too. So yeah, go watch them, would you? Please.
Yeah.
All
right, guys, we appreciate you being here. We're going to head on out. Please like this video if you haven't done so already. If you're watching in the future, drop a comment. Say, hey, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Creed, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. 1 o'clock for We Got a Case live courtroom drama unfolding in front of our very eyes.
The courtiest of all courtrooms right here.
Right. Gary!
Just do what I tell you.
Ta-da! Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Thank you, Kate.